Human attraction is rarely expressed in direct words. More often, it's revealed in subtle, almost unconscious behaviors, gestures, tone, and body language that slip past deliberate control. While many men expect bold, obvious signs of sexual interest, psychology suggests the opposite. When a woman is genuinely attracted and open to intimacy, her cues often show up in the simplest place, her greeting. And here's the twist. It's not the flirtatious wink, the overt touch, or the dramatic body language you might assume. Instead, the signs are hidden in subtleties of how she acknowledges your presence. Let's break down what psychological research and behavioral studies reveal about these greeting signals. 1. The power of the first 3 seconds. Psychologists have long studied the thin slice effect, the idea that people make snap judgments in as little as 3 seconds. When a woman greets you, those first seconds are packed with information. If she's romantically or sexually interested, her body often betrays it before her words catch up. Instead of a neutral, hey, or a distracted wave, her greeting often carries extra energy. Her voice may rise in pitch, her eyes brighten, and her posture shifts toward you. These are small but significant deviations from how she might greet others. The greeting becomes less about social politeness and more about signaling, I see you, and I like what I see. 2. Eye contact. The lingering lock-eye contact is one of the strongest unconscious cues of desire. While brief eye contact is normal in any greeting, interest is often revealed in the linger. If she holds your gaze a second longer than necessary, it's rarely an accident. Research in nonverbal communication shows that prolonged eye contact activates the brain's reward system, creating a sense of intimacy. If she greets you with that spark in her eyes and doesn't look away immediately, she's signaling openness, sometimes more than friendliness. 3. The smile that isn't standard. There are different kinds of smiles. Social smiles are polite, quick, and controlled. Genuine attraction smiles, called Duchenne smiles, activate not only the lips but also the tiny muscles around the eyes. They look warmer, softer, and harder to fake. When she greets you with that full-face smile, brighter than the one she uses with acquaintances, psychology suggests she's communicating excitement and comfort. This is often one of the clearest indicators that she views you differently from the average person in her circle. 4. Touch as a greeting signal. Many men assume sexual interest will involve overtly physical greetings, like hugs that linger or playful touches. While this is sometimes true, psychology points out that subtlety is more common. A light touch on the arm, brushing shoulders when passing, or leaning in closer than necessary are often more telling than exaggerated gestures. The key is context. If her greeting involves physical proximity that goes slightly beyond social norms, closing the personal space gap, leaning forward, or initiating touch, it often signals she's comfortable with physical intimacy and testing your response. 5. The shift in tone and energy. Voice tone plays a huge role in attraction. Studies show that women unconsciously raise the pitch of their voices when speaking to someone they're attracted to. Pay attention to her greeting. Is her tone lighter, more playful, or slightly higher pitched than usual? Equally important is her energy. If she greets you with enthusiasm that seems out of proportion to the situation, an excited, hey, you're here, instead of a flat, hi, that enthusiasm is often fueled by genuine interest. 6. The contrast effect. One of the simplest ways to notice attraction is by comparison. How does she greet you versus how she greets others? A woman who is attracted to you will unconsciously give you more warmth, more attention, and more of those subtle extras in her greeting. It could be as small as making eye contact only with you when entering a room, saving her warmest smile for you, or slightly adjusting her posture to face you directly. These differences, though small, are often the clearest clues. 7. The unexpected factor. Here's the part that surprises most men. Women who are truly interested don't always greet with bold flirtation. In fact, boldness can often be a mask or playful banter without deeper intention. True desire often comes across in understated, natural warmth. It's the way she pauses before speaking, the softness in her smile, the subtle lean closer. These micro signals may not scream seduction, but they communicate something more powerful: comfort, trust, and attraction strong enough to bypass deliberate control. 8. Why subtlety matters. Psychology tells us that attraction is rarely announced loudly. Women, like men, often test the waters with low-risk signals before escalating. Greeting behaviors are one of the safest ways to express interest without vulnerability. A woman may not declare desire outright, but her unconscious greeting rituals, extra eye contact, genuine smiles, enthusiastic energy, reveal volumes. The subtlety protects her from rejection while giving you the chance to notice and respond. Final thoughts. The way a woman greets you may seem ordinary, but psychology reveals it's often one of the clearest windows into her attraction. Forget the clichés of exaggerated flirting. Real desire is usually communicated in understated ways. If she greets you with lingering eye contact, a genuine smile, warmth in her tone, and just a little extra enthusiasm, it's not just friendliness. It's her way of saying she's open to more. And once you understand these signals, you'll see that attraction isn't hidden. It's written right there in the first hello.